Good morning to my middle school students. Today is Tuesday, November 17th. Today you will be doing your word study. You have your story to read, reading comprehension questions, and then your standards connections where you will fill out the story, what happened from beginning, middle to end. And remember, you can click on this box in the top right where it says see chapter, and it'll open you up a new tab, and then you can fill this you can flip back and forth between the tabs and fill out what happened within the story. And then for math, you have 2 geometry boxes, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes of adding of subtracting to 50 and subtracting to 20 and subtracting to 50. And then you have positive and negative integers where we will add and subtract positive and negative numbers. A history timeline, you're placing the events from in the order of events. And then your life skills application. So I'll start with geometry. Okay, remember yesterday we did our y and x coordinates? If you remember, our y coordinate is this line running up and down. And then our x coordinate runs horizontally, and that is this line. And remember, we always do x first, and then we do our y when we are plotting on our graph. X first, then y. So today you're going to talk about different types of transformations. So we have a slide, which means that the shape slides left, right, up or down, or diagonally on a coordinate grid. So this would be a representation of a slide, translation slide. And then we have a reflection, which is like a flip. A shape flips over a line on the coordinate grid. So here are the examples that it's giving you. So this would be like turning the page over. And then we have a rotation, which is a shape turns around a point on a coordinate grid. So it's turning, kind of like you put your flag up on your mailbox. Okay. So right here, Keisha puts a trapezoid on a grid. She moves it. So if she moves it just to the right, she is just moving it to the right. So she slides it right. So this would be a translation of a slide. So this would be a slide. Okay, so you'll go through these, and I would always go back to this right here to help you. Okay, and look at these arrows here. If you want to take a picture of this on your cell phone and look at it that way so you can answer these questions, or take notes. Take a little, put this on a little note card, and that can help you as well. So that's that for that geometry box. Our next geometry box is, and this is definitely a standard I know you get tested on, which Keisha copied the movie ticket pictures. What happens to the copy? So the movie ticket picture, and here's a copy. So the copy is, it got smaller, right? This went from big to small, so it got smaller. The copy did. Okay, so the movie theater screen picture, the copy here got bigger. So this is just setting us up for scale drawings. And then these are your adding numbers 20 to 50. And then you have your positive and negative numbers, which you're adding, and we'll go over that here. So here's your adding positive and negative numbers. Here's your guide. So start with the first number given. So we have to find -4 on our number line. And then we're adding 4. So if we add -4 plus 4, it shows each step here. So we have -4, and then we're going to add 4, which is going to go right on our number line. So it is shown right here. The answer is where you end up. So you end up on 0 here. Okay. Next step is we have -2 plus -3. So we always start with the first number, -2. So we find -2 on our number line, which is right here. And then we add -3. Even though we're adding, we still have to go to the left because negative numbers move to the left. So if we're at -2 and we add -3, which we have to go to the left because it's negative numbers. So 1, 2, 3 would be -5. Okay. Mary Beth is looking at artifacts at her desk. She has 9 artifacts. She owes Mario 3 artifacts. If she gives Mario the artifact she owes him, how many will she have left? Use the number line to solve the problem. How many artifacts does Mary have? So she starts with 9. She starts with 9, so I'm going to find 9 on my number line. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and then we're going to subtract -3. So we're going to subtract 3. 1, 2, 3. And so I end up at, -6. I'm sorry, not -6, +6. +6. Because I'm still in the positive numbers. I'm sorry. All right, next one. So we're at -4. Mario owes Randy 4 books. Mario owes Mary Beth 2 books. How many books does Mario owe altogether? Use the number line to solve the problem. Remember, we always start with our first number. So how many books does Mario owe Randy? So we're starting at -4, and then we're adding -2. So I'm going to subtract 2. 1, 2. So my answer here is -6. All right. Walk through the steps, each one at a time. So start with your first number and know if you have to move right or left. And if it is a negative number you are adding, you have to move to the left. And that will get you then your answer. Okay, then for social studies, a history timeline, you're placing these these numbers from least to greatest, which is how I think of it. Hold on. So black and white TV was introduced to America at the World's Fair in New York City. So we are looking for black and white TV. I would assume it would be this one. 3D TV. Nope, 3D TV. Black and white TV. It's gotta be this one. Black and white TV. There we go. Okay, so maybe click on these and it'll tell you which one it is out loud, and then you can place them where they need to go. Okay. Life skills application. What's going on today? What did you read about today? Response, I read about. So if we were in class, I would be doing this with you. What is one interesting thing that you learned? I will not be going over this with you today, but this is what we would be doing if we were in the classroom. And this would probably be over what we would be reading about a current event or what you are reading currently as your library book. So if you want to kind of talk or go through those questions yourself, you can. And then make sure, Kaylina and Trenton, you are meeting with Miss Ashley around 1:30. Justice, you are doing Miss Vance and Bittner. I'm pretty sure tomorrow, guys, we will not meet. I have a training from 8 to 11, and then Alexa's funeral is tomorrow. So I probably will not be doing a Google Hangout, but we will move that to Friday. Have a great day.